Goeiedag en hartlik welkom by episode 131 van Agri Monitor. Ek is Elvira Hatting en ek kuier oudergewoonte saam met julle op Dinsdae in hierdie landbouuitsending. Nou in vandag se nuusgesprek kuier ons verder by Kamab Simbra, waar prof Frikkie Maré van die Universiteit van die Vrystaat vir boere vertel hoe hulle met beeste saam moet boer in die toekoms. Dan ook in ons plaastoesegment kuier Rehoboth by die aarbeiplaas naby Rehoboth, wat aan meneer Richard van Wyk behoort. Ons glo en vertrou julle gaan vandag lekker saam met ons kuier, bly ingeskakel.
In the heart of Africa lies a land of timeless beauty. Welcome to Namibia, where nature's wonders unfold. A land of breathtaking deserts, untamed wilderness, and ancient traditions. Beneath its surface, Namibian diamonds, crafted by nature, coveted by the world. A testament of time. An extraordinary giveaway. Namibia Diamond Trading Company is giving you the chance to win a polished diamond valued at 100,000 Namibian dollars. To enter, simply scan the QR code, send a WhatsApp to 085-785-6231 with #diamond and follow the on-screen instructions. Discover the magic of these unique diamonds. From the heart of Namibia to yours.
Funding participate in the risk aspects that are related to the potato production is also
Ons is vandag hierso by Richard van Wyk van Edenberry Farms en hulle is natuurlik mees bekend vir hulle arbeie. Richard, vertel ons, hoe het hierdie plaas aan die gang gekom?
Ons het so 2 jaar terug het ons begin eintlik met groente en toe het ons besluit ons gaan nou 'n delikate vroet inbring in Namibië. En ons het gegaan op strawberries. Ons het dit 'n geloofsaak gemaak want ons weer is eintlik nie paslik vir strawberries, maar ons het toen met die net toetse gedoen en so het ons besluit ons gaan met strawberries aangaan. Soos julle sien, hierdie was ons eerste gedeelte. Ons moet begin met hierdie, dis omtrent so 1000 square van strawberries, plus minus 6.500 plante. Dit was ons toetsloopie en dit was suksesvol.
En toe brei julle sommer uit?
Toe besluit ons, nee, kom ons gaan bietjie groter. Of huis toe of groter. Toe gaan ons maar groter. Yes. Ons het ook navorsing gedoen rondom omdat Namibië so warm is, hoe kan ons vog langer in ons grond hou? En ons het toe plastic mulch gekry. Hulle noem dit, ek weet nie wat is die Engelse naam vir mulch nie, seker bedekking. So ja. As julle sien, as ons later net so 'n bietjie wys, die wit plastiek is ons mulch. Ja. En onder die mulch lê ons drippype. Baie van die goedere kom van St. Clair Services en dan Agri is die grootste supplier van baie van ons drip lines en ons pompe en ons tanke. Het ons is Agri turf en dan het ons ook wat ek nie kan uitlaat nie is daar's altyd pes involved in enige plant. So en ongelukkig is arbeiboerdery moet jy amper elke dag in jou tuin wees om insekte te kan spot.
So dit is baie labor-intensive.
Dis baie labor-intensive. So is nog nie soos boerdery wat jy kan, as ons naweek boere, so kan ons 1 keer in 'n maand plaas toe gaan. Hier moet jy letterlik elke dag hier wees. So daar moet ek ook vir Bernie van Agri, hy assisteer ons baie met dit en as ons enige insekdoders gebruik in ons tuine, beveel hulle vir ons organiese produkte aan. So ons gebruik geen.
Dis wonderlik.
Alles is organiese produkte. So ja, dit is in 'n nutshell die strawberry hoe ons begin het en almal wat betrokke is in die sukses van die strawberry plante.
So, hoeveel mense het julle nodig on average om te kom pluk, of is daar genoeg mense wat hierso by julle kom inboek om arbeie te pluk om hulle leeg te maak?
Okay, ons het eers begin, ons het O&L Fresh was ons grootste vendor wat ons gesupply het. So van laas jaar af sou julle gesien het die Narugas Brand was in al die Pick n Pays tot
Ja.
in Rundu Swakop. Ons het vir hulle gesupply, Maroa Spar was ook van ons vendors en dan ook Windhoek Truck van Fuel en Hoogland Spar het ons supply. Ons het ten minstens 6 mense tot 10 mense nodig gehad om die tuin van 7:00 die oggend te begin oes. En ek praat nou van September maand.
Ja.
En as hulle in die helfte gekom het, dan begin die strawberries alweer ryp aan die begin. So hulle kon nie in 'n dag die tuin klaar oes nie. En
Jy sien dit breek sekere mense rug.
nee, verseker.
Baie labor-intensive.
Dit is labor-intensive. En toe Desiree met die gedagte gekom en dit is baie gehelp. Kom ons maak oop
Agter
vir
elke
Namibiërs.
suksesvolle man
Man.
is daar 'n baie slim vrou.
Vrou. Nee, ek stem saam. En sy het gesê kom ons try bietjie picking. En so die mense gekom laas jaar Desember, ons was vir 2 naweke oop. Hier was 'n Saterdag 120 mense almal het met strawberries gegaan. Sondag na die Saterdag selfde 100 mense almal het strawberries gekry. So ons is geseënd. Ons kan nie kla met die produksie wat dit vir ons gee nie.
Nou gaan julle nou nog verder uitbrei.
Nee, ons gaan met iets anders volgende jaar terugkom. Daar's 'n ander surprise vir volgende jaar.
Ons kan nie wag om te sien nie. Maar intussen wens ons vir julle regtig baie sterkte toe, veral vir die manne met hulle seere en almal wat baie insette hierso lewer. Maar ons het nou van hierdie aardbeie geproe. Dit was heerlik soet. Ek kan nie wag om nog 'n paar aan te snap nie. Dankie Richard vir jou
Baie
tyd.
dankie.
Dis dit.
I'm going to talk to you a bit about economic sustainable beef production. So this morning, Kobus talked about sustainability and profitability. What does it mean? How do you get to sustainable profitability, as it is actually two quite difficult concepts? What is sustainability and what is profitability? Because profit is not just profit. How do you calculate it? Let's see. So let's talk about sustainability. What does sustainability means? And there's a picture of the 3 pillars of sustainability. The first one is social, people, then you get to economic, and then you get to the environment. So if you go into definitions about sustainability, if you Google it, I copy and pasted a few. And the first very important one is sustainability is the ability to continuously maintain or support the process over time. That means forever. Then you are sustainable. But you are only sustainable when you can fulfill the needs of the current generation without compromising the needs of future generations. In Afrikaans, rentmeesterskap. So what we are saying is, you have to continue a process forever, but you must also be a steward of what you are using. You may not use more, or you may not use so much that you will limit the prospects of future generations. How do we do that in times of drought? How do we do that when a bank is asking for more and more, and we have to increase stocking rates above the sustainable level to get our cash flow to where the bank wants us to be? The third one is, to be sustainable, we must reduce society's use of the Earth's natural resources. Now, yes, that catch-22 suddenly, because I have to increase profit. I have to make more money. Things is becoming more and more expensive, And now I'm telling you that you have to reduce the current use of resources. How do we do it? You can only be sustainable if you are environmentally, socially, and economically sustainable. You have to look at all three pillars. The money, the people, as well as the environment. But the last one, and that is very important, is that research has shown us if you increase one level of sustainability, profit, for example, or economic sustainability, then usually the other two deteriorates. In the short term, if you want to make more money, then you are going to rely heavier on the environment. If you want to improve the lives of the people around you, it's going to cost you money, and your economic sustainability is going to go down. Also, I have to say that we have to make a profit, and we have to make more profit. Now, if you then look at profit, how do you increase it? This is a very interesting equation. Because to increase profit, you have to increase revenue. And that means increase in production. But if you want to increase production, you have to increase input use. And an increase in input use means increase in costs. So increase in profit means both an increase in input use and cost. And suddenly we are against the other pillars of sustainability again. The question then is, does increased profit equate to economic sustainability? And if it does, what about the environment? And that is why we have to carefully consider what profit really is. So economic sustainability, the definition is, it's practices that support a business long-term economic development while considering the environmental and social impacts. And that's the important part, the first part of that definition. Economic sustainability is a long-term view. It is not the wringing of short-term profits. It is not financial gain. It's a long-term situation. So it's about increased productivity to get more from the same resources or the same from less resources. Remind people that profit is the difference between revenue and expenses that makes you look smart. We all know that. So profit is the difference between revenue and cost, so now I am smart. But the farmer and the manufacturer can no more live without profit than a laborer without wages. So we have to make profit. The thing is, profit is not just profit. Ever heard about accounting and economic profit? What's the difference between them? Accounting profit is what your accountant is showing you in the books of the business. It is physical costs that you have paid, physical revenue or income that you have received. It's the difference between receipts and invoices. Easy, and you have a profit or a loss. And based on that, you pay taxes, get interest, etc. But economic profit is the value between the revenues you receive and the value of all the inputs you use, whether you have paid for it or not. So it incorporates the definition of opportunity cost, an item in its highest alternative use. So let's take an example. Two farmers, producer A and B, both have a revenue or income of 1 million rand, both have operating expenses that they have to pay of 500,000. Farmer A have to rent his land, he has to pay for equipment, and he has to pay for labor. Farmer B owns his own land, owns his own equipment, do the labor himself. So the accounting profit for farmer A is 50,000, while that for farmer B is 500,000. Easy. The fact of the matter is, if you look at economic profit, none of those stuff came for free. Because he could have rented out his land for 200,000. So we actually paid, we have to subtract that from his profit. He could have rented out his equipment for 150,000, and he could have worked at another place for 100,000. You have to include that to see if he really makes profit, because it's not for free. The value of an item is highest alternative use. Then suddenly, both have economic profit of 50,000. The trick question here is, what if the land of producer B is worth more? What if his carrying capacity is a bit more? So if he rents out the land, he can actually get a bit more for it. So you have to use a higher opportunity cost, and suddenly his economic profit is less than that of the first farmer. How do you calculate your profit? You can still make accounting profit with zero economic profit. It's the illusion of making money. Economic profit is the real deal. If you do not include the cost of all the inputs, whether you have paid for it or not, you cannot calculate if you are profitable. Yesterday, while driving the farm, there's a lot of places where they tell me I've baled some grass to store for extra feed. What is the cost that you usually incorporate for that bales? The cost of cutting them. The labor, the diesel, the devaluation of the equipment. So then you think you get a grass bales for 50% cheaper than the open market price. If you really want to see if you are making profit from the exercise, then you have to include that bales at a price at which you could have sold them. Because that's the true value. Let's quickly look at the market, now that we know what profit is. So, lady is asking, like, oh, you've increased your prices again, why? And then they always say, take your pick. Oil prices, interest rates, a lot of things that influence us. If you look at the international market, a few things happened in the last 2 years. The first one is Ukrainian farmers started to purchase Russian hunting rifles. They're a big pig, so you have to store them in a shed. We have started to see a decrease now, but we were struggling with protein prices for feed, corn cakes, etc., because they're a huge supplier. Oil prices, both from Russia and Ukraine. Fertilizer prices from those two countries. So we have been in for a period of very high commodity costs. The other thing that happened was running away inflation. And that is a graph of the first world countries, but we only also saw it in the rest of the world. Why did this happen? After the economic recession of 2008-2009, first world countries tried to pick up their economies again. In order to do that, they reduced interest rates to a level of zero, or effectively zero, in order to encourage people to borrow more money, to buy more goods and services. But the thing is, the economies never really picked up speed, and that interest rates remain on the effective rate of 0%.
Did you know you can buy a new or second-hand vehicle, such as light delivery vans, trailers, small trucks and tractors for agricultural use? The repayment period for these vehicles ranges between 5 and 10 years. Contact your nearest AgriBank branch or visit our website at www.agribank.com.na for more information about this loan product. You can also visit us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and YouTube. AgriBank, your all-season bank.
Van dese week se veilings lyk dan soos volg. Op 22 Augustus is Agra op Namatubis en Karoo Oesh op Otjinene met veilings. Op 23 Augustus is Agra op Karasburg, op 24 Augustus is Agra op Keetmanshoop en in Windhoek, Blouberg op Otjiwarongo en die WLA met 'n groot veeveiling in Kalkrand. Op 25 Augustus is Agra met 'n veiling op Kamenjap en Karoo Oesh met 'n veiling op Gobabis. Die dagboek vir die landbouer raak ook nou baie vol van 24 tot 26 Augustus. Dis dan nou hierdie week en naweek word die Oudtshoorn Wildfees aangebied met 'n verskeidenheid van kunstenaars, as ook die gewilde wildsveiling wat dan nou aangebied gaan word. Van 26 Augustus tot 1 September is dit die jaarlikse stamprietskou met die gewilde ooi en ramveiling wat op die laaste 2 dae deur die NLA aangebied sal word. Op 2 September word die Grootfontein Oesfees op Grootfontein se skougronde aangebied met verskeie landbouuitstallers en sprekers, en van 7 tot 9 September is dit die Biomass Fair van 2023 wat by Grosbamen aangebied sal word. Nou ja, dit sluit dan nou 'n navorsingsimposium op die 7de in, 'n nywerheidskonferensie en expo op die 8ste en die expo en verskeie demonstrasies wat dan nou die laaste dag daar sal wees. Vleispryse dan nou vir die week van 21 Augustus, slagpryse redelik onveranderd. Meatco in Windhoek wat steeds vir grade A, B en B tussen $61 en $62.50 per kilogram betaal het. Beefcore op Okahanja $53 tot $57 per kilogram vir die grade. Meatco wat dan nou in die noordelike kommunale gebiede in Katima, Mulilo en Rundu tussen $33 en $47.50 betaal het. Dan nou C-grade, Meatco wat in Windhoek dan nou $60 per kilogram betaal het, Beefcore $51 tot $57 en Meatco in die noordelike kommunale gebied tussen $32 en $47 per kilogram. Nou ja, die veilingpryse inderdaad uiteindelik goeie nuus, pryse wat oor die algemeen op is. Tollies wat dan nou $32.07 gemiddeld behaal het die afgelope week op veilings, verse $28.12, stoorosse $28.71, stoorverse $27.56, slagosse $30.10, slagverse $27.56. Koeie van maar tot vet tussen $19.29 en $29.79. Slagbulle $25.85. Koeie met kalwers ook 'n bietjie 'n beter prys, $12.165. Slagskaap 'n klein bietjie verlaging in die pryse, dorpers dan nou $30.64 per kilogram, vetsterte $31.45 per kilogram en bokke klein verhoging in die prys, $1.177 per kop.